And we're live. Good night, everyone. Chibong.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good
Good
night,
night.
Priya. Good night,
Good
Jessie.
night.
Good night, Frida.
Good night.
Thank you so much, ladies, for coming here. And to everyone, today we put a poster with Priya, but we also have two other special guests. Actually, three, but the other one just went off because of internet connection. Apologies, we came a bit 30 minutes late because our technical issues is always there. But the good thing is we're still here. Our business is still running. So, good night from Melbourne, Australia. My name is Alberta. I'm your Islander girl, and I'm a mom of three boys, a wife, and a healthcare professional and a proud digital business owner and a business coach. And tonight I've got these beautiful ladies here. We'll know get to hear more from Priya, um, which is she's gonna share a bit of her insights why she really made a choice to move online, and Jessie and Frida will just answer a Q&A question that we have been getting a lot. So to you, Priya, just tell us a little about yourself and say goodnight to your followers as well.
Sure. Thank you. Once again, thank you for having me here again. And thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Frida, for your time and joining us. Um, so let me give you a brief about myself again. Myself, Priya, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I live here with my husband and a 22-month-old daughter. I'm originally from India, but I'm married and moved to Australia almost 7, 8 years ago. So yes, I'm loving living in Melbourne, and as you know, the weather is winter time here. So yes, it's fun and it's beautiful country, and it's beautiful to meet people like you. Um, so let's move on to the question. So why online? Uh,
Yes.
as everybody know, 2020 has taught us that we need to change now. Things won't work the way we were doing before. So I was in 2020. I was pregnant. Uh, all of a sudden, the pandemic hit, and we moved to a work from home. So I was already doing work from home when I was pregnant, like during pandemic. Uh, so there was nothing new. I was already doing online, but and my parents were supposed to come and help me after my pregnancy, uh, after my delivery, but because of the COVID, they couldn't fly, they couldn't come, and we were literally alone. And we were first time parents, and we don't know a thing, and it was very hard. And I got really sick after delivery. Uh, Initially, I took a maternity leave for 6 months, but immediate after delivering the baby, I knew that I won't be able to start soon. So I extended my leave, but it on one income, it's very hard.
Yeah.
So I
True.
wasn't working because I knew the kind of work I was doing because I work for a corporate. It wasn't that easy. It was my 8 to 4 job, but at the same time, I knew my responsibility, and I knew that I won't be able to manage my baby along with my job. I did try it, but it was hard. So I was looking for something which I can do online, where it shouldn't be 100% dependency on me. Like, I was looking for some system, some sort of solution where my business still runs and I don't have to be there 24 by 7. So
Mm.
that was something I was looking for. So starting from my pregnancy, I was looking for something. So me and my husband, we decided we will open our clothing brand. So we ordered clothes and everything. um, I did set up a page to sell my clothes online after delivery, but it's a lot of hard work. You have to spend hours and hours clicking pictures and everything. And the biggest challenge was that, it was a lady's clothes, and to sell clothes, you need to show the clothes. And my size, I couldn't wear those clothes. They were for girls, or they were for skinny people. And I bought those clothes. My one room is full of clothes. But then soon, ordering and receiving all delivery, I realized this is not something I can do, because that needs lots of time, and then you have to click pictures, and then you have to, post, and then you have to answer to all the inquiries, and of course, then you have to post them. And so it's a lot of work. So I realized that this is not something I can do. So I definitely need to find something which I can do along with looking after my daughter, and I don't have to be there, all the time. And my business still runs. So life was going good. We were settling in, and all of a sudden, my husband also got sick, and he was diagnosed with a very life threatening disease. And now he's the only one who was bringing bread and butter. I was on unpaid leave that by that time.
Yeah.
And of course, I was shaken. We
Mm.
didn't have any plan B. We didn't have any other income source. And I just don't know what to do, because I have a daughter to look after. And now my husband is also sick suddenly. And we literally thought our future, like, we don't know what's our tomorrow, what's our future. It was literally a waking call for me myself, that, even if I go back to my full-time job, that money is not enough to raise my daughter the way we wanted to, and to run the house, and to pay the mortgage, and to live the life the way we live. So so again, the clothing thing was not for me. So I decided that, no, I need to do something else. So every single night, after, as a mom, as a wife, when something like that happened to your family member, you literally can't sleep.
Yeah.
So I was the
I can
same, and I was
imagine.
already in lots of stress, and you can say in depression after having
Listen. Yeah.
baby, because
Yeah.
my delivery wasn't easy, and my whole pregnancy wasn't easy. So yes,
Mm.
I literally didn't have time. I had to do something, and I had to do faster. But of course, I know that, online there are so many things comes up. But which one to rely on? Which one to trust? Because
Mm.
there are so many businesses out there, and it's not very easy to trust. So yes, I found few more opportunity, but they were not for us. But finally, I was lucky. One day I was looking in social media, and I found this online digital business. So, yes, coming back to the question, my biggest why is my family. My biggest why is my daughter. Now is the strongest why is my husband. Because what happens is he goes to work, he's still working. Every time he goes to work, because doctor says he can work, but he can only work few hours or certain hours a day, or if he feels okay to work. But I don't want him to work. I want him to stay with us and spend as much time we can spend together as a family. Because
Mm.
every time he's going to work, if he works for 1 or 2 days, then next week he's sick. And
Mm.
it's a cycle. And I feel guilt when he goes to work, that,
Yeah.
like, even I was working, I went back to my job and I started doing 5 days. But then it was very, very hard, and it was very stressful, looking after daughter, because I didn't have a choice to send her to childcare. Because,
Mm.
if you have kids, like, when kids go to childcare, they get sick.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
they get sick, then my husband will catch as well. And it can be very risky for him. So I didn't have the choice. I didn't want to risk anyone. I didn't want to risk my daughter. I didn't want to risk my husband, especially the COVID time. It was very scary.
Mm.
So that's my biggest why, and they are my biggest strength as well. And that is the only reason I decided that if I'm working already from home, then why not to do something for myself, where I can use the timing according to my family requirement. Because when you're committed to a regular job, you have to follow their schedule. you
Yeah.
know you get paid, that's fine, but at the same time you have certain hours for lunch, you have certain time for the breaks, you have certain time to work. So my type of job, I wasn't able to manage along looking after my family. So that was my biggest why I decided to start this. Yes, I did took time to inquire about this company and what work is, but yes, finally I found the solution. And so yeah, my family and myself is the biggest wise, because after joining this business, I I feel relieved.
Hmm.
I'm I know I haven't reached a very high, or if I say that it's a get rich scheme, no, it's not. Everyone has to work on their business, and same I am doing. But after his diagnosis, my world was just crashed. I used to feel that this is it. Everything
Hmm.
is finished. And I don't know how I'm gonna look after my daughter, what future I'm gonna give it to her. So as we are from Asia, and that we wanted a very, very secure future for our kids, like any other parents, no matter
Yeah.
where you're from. So same is us. And I was I was I was like, no, this is not how it's gonna work. I have to take action, and I have to do and find something which I can do along with my family. And by God grace, I found this opportunity and this online digital business, and I'm very proud and happy about it. So yeah, my biggest why again I would say is my daughter. Of course, after her birth, everything changed, and my husband and myself, because I could see so much change in myself.
Yeah.
I started to feel less stress. It's not that, of course, it's a business. You
Yeah.
will have challenges, but there are people to help you. You're not alone,
Mhm.
you know. But
I love that. I love that,
yeah,
Priya. And I feel you. I feel you. And I know what stress you went through a lot.
yeah,
Knowing when you don't have anything, any backup plan,
no,
and you come through challenges like this, it's you hardly sleep. You'll be like probably need sleeping pills to make you sleep because you'll keep
yeah.
thinking about it. So
And my
yeah,
doctor did told me that you, because I myself started to get very sick. I was still recovering, and during this 1 year I had to, like, I had COVID twice, and then I had to go for emergency surgery as well. And I was like, if I'm the only one who has to lead the family now. Like, of
mm,
course my husband is there to help me, but I don't want him to do much. I want him
yeah,
to enjoy with us. But at the same time, my own health started to deteriorate because I was in lots of stress.
stress. Yeah, yeah.
So honestly, this is my why. My
Thank
health,
you.
my family, and I have a very small family, and they are my world. So yes, this business opportunity came at the right time when my family needed the most. So I decided to start and do a full time, because I know it's not a get rich scheme, but it depends how much we. It's this is the best one. If initially you spend some time, and then you're laughing. After
That
that, 1 or 2 hours are enough for to, like, we can make more than what we do in our regular job. So I know that in the beginning I have to spend some time, but I'm doing along with my, as I said, my daughter was sick, so now she's sleeping and we can still do it, right?
mm,
So that's the best part. If I was in job, I won't get this opportunity to not
no,
finish my work and do it at night, because my kind of job was between 8 to 4, so you have to be there to do it. Otherwise I will lose my pay. So yeah.
definitely there. Yeah, and the thing is, Priya, and to everyone that's watching us, why Priya is sharing this is it's giving you, if you are going through such, or if you're going through anything like that, any challenges like this, This may be for you because you heard her. It's just getting your peace of mind back. It's it's a lot like, even though it's a business, it's not a get rich quick business. It's But the business works, the system works, the
Yeah,
training works. It has been proven. The thing, the most important thing is getting your peace of mind back, having
yeah,
less stress, right? That's the most important thing. And knowing that there's something in your hands, that's in your name, that's in you're your own CEO. And now it's something for long term
yeah,
goal. And this is something that could eventually replace your husband's income and start looking after you, so you can have more of that, the family time, quality time together with your daughter. At the same time, get your health back and your husband's health back, which is very important for your daughter, because she's she's just
little.
too, yeah. And
She
that's,
needs us. Yeah,
yeah, and that's something. Even when we put our children in childcare and one gets sick,
yeah,
everyone has to be at home, and you have to be at home to be with them, and but you still pay childcare because you've signed a
yeah.
contract. That's another thing that I didn't want my stand to go through. And and COVID hit and all the childcare closed. So what else could we have done? We could have just stayed home and, you know,
Yeah.
worry a lot about bills and rent and mortgage and you name it
And we
when the
don't get
pandemic
like
hit.
100, we don't get 100 sick leaves a year. There's only few. And
Only
when,
2 weeks.
yeah, and when your kids are sick and then you are sick, like you still have to pay. How? Like it's very difficult because considering, look at the cost of living where we're going. So, even to have plan B, even like it's not that I didn't like my job. I love my job. I always love working for corporate, and maybe in future, maybe if I wanted to, I can still do it because people, even the doctors are doing along with their regular jobs. The engineers are doing with their job, you are working and you're doing. So there is no stoppage, we can always do what we wanted to do, right? Because you will have a time to do it, and this can be your plan B or side hustle, whatever you call it. But one lesson I learned that it's very important, to have another source of
Yeah.
earnings, because we should never rely on one income,
One
and
income.
especially the jobs. Now, I lesson learned, I'll tell you what, when I moved to this country, my father-in-law always used to tell me that you should do your job. You should open your business. You can do really well in that. And I was like, because I always worked as a job, so I used to feel more comfortable and secure. So he used to keep reminding me that, you have more potential to do in business. But I used to think that no, I can't do business. But after doing this, I'm loving it. I enjoy it. I feel so much lighter. I'm not saying the stress has gone, like, my the sickness is still there, but I myself started to feel better. There
Yeah.
is, like, I know our future will be secure. My daughter
Yeah.
will be taken care of, and I'm there with them, you know. And I myself, like, my own health has improved. So there is another why has added in that I'm doing for myself. And
Definitely.
I started to feel myself back, because
You're
after
getting
a
your
life,
health back. Yeah.
just
I
not
love it.
health, like mentally, I was that exhausted. If you would have met me like 4 5 months ago, you would be surprised, like they both are different girls. Like my friends, my neighbors, they always say that, what are you doing? You sound different. You
Yeah.
seems different. You seem much,
Happier.
you know, happier. You seems much lighter. So yes, thanks to this business, because yes, I know it's a long way to go, and I'm loving it, and I'm gonna do it the way others are doing it. But I can say that my daughter's future is secure, and I found the right one, because I can never transfer my job to her.
Yeah.
Once
Definitely.
I'm gone, it's gone, right?
I know. Yeah.
So, and one income wasn't enough, and even the income I earned from my full-time um, job wasn't enough to look after my family. So this is my why,
Thank
and
you.
I'm glad that I took a action, and today I'm here, and I'm very happy and thankful to the God that I took that action. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Priya, for sharing that. That's amazing.
my
And
pleasure.
yeah, and I am so happy where you're getting your health back as well. Uh, things are improving for you and your beautiful family, and I'm sure it will keep, improving as you
Yes.
go along. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
Frida,
Priya.
let's get to you. Let's get you to introduce yourself, and I'll get you to answer a question.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Alberta and Jesse and Priya. Thank you for having me. Hello, my name is Freda. I'm originally from Isipik province in Papua New Guinea, but currently residing in Queensland, Australia. I'm married, I've got 3 kids, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Frida. And I've got a question. A lot of people are asking. We normally say we invite them to watch the free webinar, and a free workshop every Wednesdays and Friday, and they continue to ask, "Is this business free?" Like that's the question a lot of people ask. Is this business free?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
we are offering a free webinar and a free workshop.
Okay, so when you watch the free webinar or workshop, that's the free one for it goes for 1 hour, 30 minutes or 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, it will give you all the insights. Like the first part it talks about the uh, business itself, the second part is the testimony of the coaches. When you watch that one, towards the end, it will tell you to register. So every business, like every other business, you need to register or you need to invest or put some money upfront. They said equity or yeah, to make a business. So it's similar. It's your business or it's my business that I'm trying to do. So I need to, invest some money into my business. So with that, towards the last part of the webinar, there's a one-time registration fee, and I said one time for $149. It's a US dollars, so you can convert it to your currency, and that's the one time. So when you register with that 149 US dollars, you will receive couple more videos, and it talks about all the business that we are doing at the moment. So with that, you will learn more about that. So the startup fee is, or the registration fee is 149 US dollars. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Frida, for that. Hopefully you answered questions. And as Frida has mentioned, there's no business is free. Try go and start something for free and see if you get anywhere. It may take you another 10 years or 20 years to get to where you want to be. So no business is free. You have to make a little investment, startup. If you have a job or current, receiving income or any other ways you are making an income, it would be very important to start a side hustle using that, you know. So, unless, people say, "Oh, I don't have any way to make money to start a business," but it's just a shift of your mindset. You have all the potential, but the thing is, you don't use your mind. You're just, thinking of what others will think of you, or you just trying to make yourself look like you're disabled, or you. There's so much blessings. around, abundance that you can utilize to start a business. So don't make yourself think, oh, I can't do it because I don't have any money to do that. You will
Uh,
always find a way. When there's a desire, there's a way. Sorry, Priya, did you want to say something?
yeah. I would like to add here, if you compare with the traditional business versus this business, the cost is like a day and night. It's
Yeah,
totally it's nothing as compared to traditional business where you have to spend, hundred and thousands and thousand
yeah,
dollars to
to start it up.
or whatever currency, to start up. So it's as compared to that, it's nothing. Even if we cut down our coffee, one outside coffee per day, we can still be able to manage and start this one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Even
So it's not.
cut down on
Yeah.
eating out
Yeah.
or
And the
little
plus, yeah, the plus is that it comes with a 30 days money back
money back
guarantee if you don't
guarantee.
like
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
so you are not losing anything. It could be possible, not everything is for everyone, but you won't know until you see it.
yeah,
So, and
definitely.
there's
Yeah.
nothing to lose. You can always ask for refund if you just think that this is not for you.
Mm,
Yeah,
definitely.
sorry. Yeah,
Thank you, Priya, for that. Yes, to and the thing with traditional businesses, you will keep paying. You will keep paying rent. You'll keep paying rent. You'll keep paying probably freight or whatever it is
yeah,
of products you're trying to sell. Maybe our business, we don't do that. We only do a little bit of investment one time, and we are not selling anything. That's the best part of it. And the thing is, our business is on our laptop and on our phone, as long
yeah,
as you've got internet connection. That's the best part of this business. We don't stress with customers coming back and complaining about this and that, like how the traditional business has it, right?
yeah.
The
And
other
you
thing
don't
is,
have to be. Yeah, sorry, and
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have to be there 24/7. Even
no,
traditional business, you have to get up 3 o'clock, sometime 4 o'clock. I've seen my family member,
yeah,
they get up so early and they come back by 11:30, 12, and then they have to go back again,
at
three,
four
four,
o'clock.
5. Yeah,
Definitely, yes. I've got a couple of friends who own restaurants in the city,
yeah,
and yeah, around there. They get there at around 3 because of the traffic. They wake up at 3 to get ready to go to Melbourne because the traffic between you know, the Melbourne alone starts at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So they have to you know, try to get there early by getting up early. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how much rest do they? I'm just thinking about the rest.
yeah,
Do they rest well, or I don't know, I can't do this. And with my son, with my toddler, I can't do that. Waking up early
no,
hours in the morning, and so that's why I'm always grateful for this online opportunity, this
yeah,
online business opportunity. So I would really encourage anyone that's watching us. The reason why we're doing this is to educate you all and to inspire you all that you know I did a traditional business too, but I failed because why? I'm in a different country and I'm running my traditional business in it, and managing that business wasn't easy because it needed me to be physically there. That
yeah,
is why I love this business because I can manage it from anywhere and everywhere I go
yeah.
with it. So thank you for that, Priya. Now, Jesse, your question. A lot of people, they come to us and they say, how can I be part of you and the community? How can I be part of you guys? I don't have any email. Would you mind sending me through WhatsApp?
So, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Good
Sorry,
night.
introduce yourself first, Jesse.
Okay. My name is Jessie Tagu. I'm from Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, and I'm here in Melbourne at the moment. since I came 2020 in March, and I lost my job in Papua New Guinea as a beauty therapist, and I found this online business through my elder sister, Alveta. She was a business owner, and I was curious to know. And the best thing that I watch is the live workshop. That's how I started.
And how do people get into that live workshop?
If you want to know more about what business we are doing, you need to create your personal email to register. We don't need your business, your company email. We need your personal email to register, and I will send you the information. The information will go through your inbox, and once you receive the information, you need to watch the live webinar. Sometimes we call seminar, like in Papua New Guinea.
Yeah. So
And
Jessie has
then,
said, yeah, sorry, continue.
and after you have to watch the live workshop many times until you understand it, and then you can go to the next step.
Thank you, Jessie. Yes, so the only way you can get into our community is through an email, with your name and email on any of our websites that are on the screen. And then we will invite you to go and watch a live workshop, which is 90 minutes. If you can watch a movie for 90 minutes or a game of footy for 80 minutes, I'm sure you can watch a live workshop to educate yourself and learn more about the business model that we're doing, and listen out to the thousands of business owners as well, how their life has changed since becoming digital business owners and working for themselves. So that's what you do. We don't send it through WhatsApp because there's a lot of information and a lot of things to learn. So the only way to send it to you is through your email. If you're a student and you're in a university, we don't need your university emails or student email. We need your personal Gmail. If you're working in a corporate world, we don't need your corporate email. We need your personal, because it will be your personal business. It's not, uh, unless you are the owner of that company you are working for, then you can incorporate your traditional business with this online business, which is another amazing thing that a lot of traditional business owners are doing. Because of the pandemic, they've learned a lesson, and now they're incorporating the traditional with the online business that we're doing. So, in case things happen again, they're secured with an online business that's there. So, thank you so much, ladies. I'll just answer this. There's a question that someone answered before we just say good night, because I think we're over time. I think it's, I saw a question. Oh yeah, he's asking Robert Santa. He's asking, can you tell us how much have you earned after investing? Okay, Robert, I'll answer that question. This is, first of all, we would like to tell you that this is not a get rich quick business. This business is like any other business, like the traditional one. Say, for example, if you start a canteen, how long will it take you to make money from that canteen or the shop you're starting? You should ask yourself this question. But the good thing about our business is, if your why is you if you got a huge why, a why, your why is so big and you've got a big dream and a desire, you can make 5 to 6 figures within 6, 7 months of becoming a digital business owner, even 4 months. So a lot of people do that. Some of us are just doing it probably as a part time, and we like for me to I went into the business 2 weeks after becoming a digital business owner. My 1 day pay in this business was equivalent to my second job in my that I was doing. My 1 week of my second job that I was doing two jobs when I started this business. But when I received my first pay in my digital business, my 1 day pay, which was equivalent to my 1 week pay in my second job, I said, wow, this is an eye opener. I I should actually spend more time in my business than going and wasting my time on my second job. And that is when I quit. I had to quit that second job and work on my business. So it's paying off now. And I am so grateful where I am at because it's already supplementing my current job as well as a healthcare professional. I I feel that I'll be, quitting my job soon. So if we tell you this, how do you how do you feel, and how do you we don't need to show you the amount in dollars, so well we can tell you that because any other businesses that are existing, do they show you their dollar on your face? No, it's a personal thing. It's my personal business. So why should I come here and advertise how much I just made? But I can tell you how the business has changed me and my family time. I've spent more family time together now with my family because I'm receiving income from my business. So to get back to you again, if you're looking for a get rich quick business, this is not it. But the business can make you rich very quickly if your why is big. We've got a proven system that's working. We've got a training that is working, that thousands and thousands of people are becoming financially free. And when you're financially secured, you've got freedom to do anything you want. So that is how I can answer that question. So thank you so much for that. Hope others have learned as well. This is not a get rich quick business, but the business can get you rich very quickly as well if you put the effort and your why is big. So thank you. Thank you so much, Priya, Jesse, and
Thank
Frida.
you.
So we'll
Thank you.
say good night quickly to everyone. Acknowledge them. That's others saying good night from Lihir Island, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, others. We also have Stephen saying good night, watching from WeWork. Wow, good night, Stephen.
Good night, Stephen.
We also have Cindy
She,
here.
yeah, she's my coach. Hi, Cindy.
Oh, hi,
Thank you
Cindy,
for your
watching from
time.
Canada. Thank you so much for
Thank
supporting
you.
us. Uh, she's saying
Thank
you're
you.
doing a great job, Priya. Wow,
You
seeing
know what?
amazing food.
We all are doing a great job. We are moms, we are super moms, and even if we are not moms, we are super business women. So
I know.
thank you for the help.
She's, she's saying challenges come to pull us out of our comfort zone and strive our best. That's
That's
Yeah,
true.
beautiful. Thank you.
thank you.
She's oh, prosperity. Hi, ladies, watching from Abu Dhabi, yeah?
Yeah, thank you,
Dubai.
Sheetal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and supporting. She's saying,
Thank
hey,
you. Thank you
Priya,
very
you
much.
are awesome. Oh, that's
No,
nice. Thank you.
we
He, it's
all,
a he.
this is the best part, the support from all over the world we get.
Yeah,
You
Mm.
feel special. You don't feel alone at
I
all.
know.
So
I feel so special when our community support us.
yeah,
And Robert, oh yeah, I've just answered that, Robert. I'm sure you got it. And Zina is watching from Vanuatu. Thank you, Zina, for watching.
Okay.
And this
thank you.
toddler is still here. Sorry for the noise, but Stan, Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. We will come back to you all with our next Q&A when we get more of it. But we are enjoying this business, and it's up to you to take action, or you keep watching us. So with that, good night from Melbourne. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank